What up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's T-Biz once again, and I've got a bunch of reviews coming up. I was away from my house for about a week, and I stayed up in a neighborhood in Austin called South Congress, and there's a store down the road called Monkey See, Monkey Do, and it's kind of like a Spencer's Gift. And if you've ever been to one of those shops, and I think they're still around pretty much, I guess, all over the place. I'm not sure. I know we still have one here, I think, at some of the malls. Anyhow, it's like a Spencer's, but they have a lot of cool toys. They have a lot of cool, like, I guess, independent stuff and vinyl figures. They have some Star Wars stuff, and the owner of the shop actually started carrying some vintage stuff too, which is really cool. They have tin robots, they have finger puppets, they have all kinds of crap. Just you name it, they have it. They have a lot of really neat stuff. Cool kitchen magnets, you know, blind box figurines, all kinds of stuff. And this caught my eye, obviously, because if you're like me and you're a kid in the 80s, you grew up with muscles. And instead of muscle, you know, this is a S.U.C.K.L.E. Simply unimportant, collectible, kitschy little eyesores. And this figure is the Gay Empire figure, which is obviously a stormtrooper, and or a male stripper with a stormtrooper mask. And I saw this, and it cracked me up. I couldn't stop laughing, and I was like, man, I've got to get this. I've got to do a video on this. I've got to share this with everybody. I've yet to see anything like this. I mean, I know there's people that do all kinds of little mini figures and have done some like muscle type figures and stuff like this, but I have not seen this figure. So I geeked and I had to get it, and I thought it was pretty hilarious. I'm gonna bring up a side note, I guess, or whatever, that I was taking off the price tag on the back, and it ripped the bubbles, so the bubbles pretty much wasn't glued on that well, I guess, in the production process, so it just came right off. And I want to show you the back of the card in just a second, but right here it says "Time for War," and it also has like kind of the vintage Star Wars style carding, with the line on the side, but it's all super gay and super pink, which is pretty funny. And here's a look at the back, all the different characters, and yeah, these are pretty funny. Some of the other ones are kind of interesting. They're not like totally cool. I didn't know what some of these other characters were totally. And I thought this was pretty funny because I showed this to Nicole, and she thought it was the most rude thing she'd ever seen in her life on the back of a of a card, and says, "You're an asshole for buying this." And I'm like, yeah, I am. I don't know. I thought that was hilarious. But anyhow, there's a description of these characters and facts about, I guess, the artists and stuff like that, and yeah, it's pretty hilarious. I guess I could read it. The most degenerate and despised characters from the psychedelic universe are rendered again in this lame form. Once considered great pop art by an up-and-coming master, the Super Sucklord. These characters have gone from limited edition, hand-produced art objects to these tacky, mass-produced crap items. Guided by greed and a sense of diminishing returns, the artist eagerly sells out and turns from high ideals to shilling low-ticket consumer items to cheapskate idiots. Collect them all, jerk off. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyhow, let's look at the figure. And like I said, it's a standard muscle size figure, which is pretty cool. And like I said before, if you're a fan, if you're a kid from the 80s, you're a fan of the muscles big time. I mean, me and most of my friends growing up were big fans. And it's pretty hilarious. You got the Stormtrooper helmet. A little bit of glare from the light there. And you got the super cheesy Patrick Swayze, gay stripper bow tie right there, which is pretty hilarious. And I don't know, it's a pretty funny figure. I thought it was awesome. So I had to pick it up and share it with you guys. And they actually have more of these. So if I can find some more later, and if anybody's looking for some, I can pick them up probably later in the weeks or whatever. And for trades or something, just let me know. And yeah, I was totally stoked to get this. Totally stoked. And I'm glad I can share it with you guys today. And on a side note, I guess the guy who owns the shop, Monkey See, Monkey Do, he also picks up a lot of, just like I said, vintage things. And I found these. A pack of Topps Back to the Future 2 trading cards, or bubblegum cards. Paid $2 for them, which I didn't think was too bad. I mean, it's a little pricey, excuse me. But I figured, since they're vintage and well, I wonder if you can hear that thunder out there. It's storming right now. Anyhow, but I had to pick them up, had to check them out. And it's funny how, times have flown by. It's like you used to be able to get, bubblegum cards for 50 cents. And now I guess at Target and other places you pay about, what, $2 or $3 or maybe even more for a pack of, like, cards or stuff like that. But let's check these guys out and see what's in it. Let's see, well, there's the bubblegum. Old. Don't even dare to... Yeah, don't even want to dare to put this in my mouth. Let's check out the... Oh, red. There's Marty on the hoverboard in the fountain in the middle of the square. There's Biff with the... Or no, I guess, yeah, Marty McFly, age 47. I don't know why I thought that was Biff. That's funny with the guitar. See the back of the cards, yeah. That's cool. Red. And I haven't seen cards like these in forever. Griff makes the scene. New and improved town square. And I guess, is this one of the stickers or no? Oh, this is just a card. That's cool. Oh, I guess this is a part of the puzzle builder. That's cool. Yeah, it's not a sticker. Let's see, what's that? Retrieving the almanac. U.S. Air Surf Vietnam. That's hilarious. Incredible, isn't it? That card's rad. I remember that. And is that? Can't figure out which one of these is a decal, because it said it's supposed to come with a sticker, and I'm not seeing a sticker unless I'm totally missing out. Future family. That was hilarious. That was a funny scene. And spotted by Jennifer. But anyhow, I had to pick these up, and I might pick up more later on, Gosh, I can't figure out. Maybe this is a sticker. I don't. Oh yeah, this is the sticker. Duh, it says Peel right there. Anyhow, I had to pick those up because I love all things vintage and old school. But they also had some other cool cards. They had, I think, they might have had a series of Garbage Pail Kids, but I think they were newer. And I'm trying to think of what else. They had some the DC cards, the collector cards that came out like in the, was it 1991, 92 maybe. And the Marvel cards, and I think some X-Men cards from back in the day too. So anyhow, they had tons of cool stuff. I picked up a lot. I'm going to be reviewing a lot and sharing a lot with you guys. And anyhow, that's it for this video. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. And I'm going to have a ton more reviews coming up soon. So just stay tuned. And yeah, thanks again. Peace.